All right, welcome back for another video. Just did a review of a somewhat of an unboxing on this guitar. This is the Ibanez AX120, also known as the Ibanez AX6, and this is the CM version, so it's copper metallic. And just making this video in case anybody's possibly gonna buy this guitar, and they want to see what's in it, the internals, before they do buy it. So I know I'd like to see a video that way just before I bought this guitar. I still would have bought it, probably, unless it was something ridiculous that I found inside. But how often do you find something so ridiculous inside of one of these guitars, that you don't want to buy it? But so I'm just going to do a quick overview and show you here. We got the headstock here. It's got a black gloss finish. It's really nice. Got your block inlays. I'm not sure why they just say block inlays on the website. They look really nice. These look really nice. Jatoba fretboard. And I wrote down some of the specs for this real quick. Here we go. Body basswood. Back material oak. Fretboard Jatoba. Scale 24.7. Top material alder. Bridge. Got a stale top or stop tail. And then the neck is maple. So put that out there real quick. Got the strings on here still, and here's the back of it. The neck's actually really smooth. It's not shiny at all. And I guess here's where I don't know if you call this a scarf joint or not, but that's really well done. Nice solid holes here. Really nice neck. And then here we go. Here's the body and the pickups here. This is how they came from the factory. Set up kind of strange here. I don't know much about guitars, but so this is how it's set up. A lot of people have said these are cheap, the posts here, but I think they're completely fine. The color is great. If you watch my other video, when I did the unboxing of this, I showed that the back plate here, the routing was kind of wonky right here. It's kind of, cut a little bit too big here. Same with over here a little bit. Oh well, this was the only major issue that I really had, was this little spot right here on the back plate, was this little defect in the paint, which I can live with. I'm not sending it back for this. It's fairly small. No other blemishes on the guitar. Oh, besides this piece right here, which now that I take it off, you get a better look at right here. Just this little, where is it, if I can even find it, little hairline right there. Just a tiny little, let me see if I get a better shot for you. There it is. You see it right there now? Put my thumb there. Right there. So coming in here, the little hairline, it's only on one side. It's not on the other side here. Going into the neck pocket here, it doesn't look like it's gone through. So here's the little crack I was talking about in the finish, but it doesn't look like it's anything going on the inside here. There's no cracking through the wood I see, so not structurally, sorry about the shaking, damaging of any sort. So here's what your neck pocket's going to look like. Alder body, I guess is what it says, right? That's what I said. Yeah. Body. Basswood, I'm sorry, basswood. So I guess this is what basswood looks like. And then you got your primers here and your filler here, maybe. It looks like I don't know why this is reddish, but it looks like you can see the layers here. So they probably put body filler, colored of some sort, Did some sanding on there. Maybe they had to add some more here to get everything level. So this is what the neck might look like, or neck pocket might look like on yours. And then here's the back. Here's the holes here. And then your hardware. And then you got your stop tail pieces here. These are actually really nice. They get some good weight to them. They're all labeled Ibanez. Genuine Ibanez. Genuine Ibanez. A little closer look here. Knobs are nice. No scratchiness. Nice and smooth. Selector. Fine by me. Got your tortoiseshell pickguard here, which is nice. Like I said, this is the copper metallic, but I'm making this video to show the insides. So you got a good look, I hope, and the bottom. Okay. I should have this on something a little bit better here but oh well. So here's the inside. I went ahead and took the other screws off, and I'll go ahead and put this camera in here, and I'll show you the inside real quick in case anyone wants to see that. Alright, got you propped up. Let me go ahead and finish removing this last screw here. Take that off. And we got your inside here. So let's get a closer look here. Let me prop it up here a little bit better. There you go. It says pots say B500K, or in this one says A500K, and the name brand of them is Hong, H-O-N-G-H. Wiring looks good. All the soldering looks good. Not bad at all. It looks like they might have do a little bit of, after they painted it all, there's a lot of, I don't know if you call it slag, but a lot of material left here, I guess, from the soldering all through here. It looks like they might have put some paint on here also, some shielding paint. And the back ear cover here too also has some nice metallic here, nice shielding material. Some little rubber pieces here, foam rubber. And not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not an expert. I don't know why there's so much wire here needed. I was wondering, maybe can you cut this down, shorten it? Would it change the tone or anything of the guitar if you shorten some of these pieces and made them, more direct and got rid of some of the, I don't know if continuity comes into play at all with this much wiring, but it looks nice. Go ahead and let me know if that makes any difference to anybody, the length of amount of wire that's in these cavities here. But I hope this helps somebody out if you're trying to decide if you want to get this guitar or not. Show the neck real quick here. The neck's really nice and straight here. The fretboard looks fantastic on here. The inlays look nice. Sometimes on I guess more inexpensive guitars, you'll see a lot of spots where they routed it too big for the inlays, and there's a lot of glue and debris, but this one looks fantastic. It's a little dry, but not so dry it looks like it's been sitting for a while. I think just a little baby oil. If you watch my other video between the baby oil and the other oil that I tried, I think would be just fine. The nut looks really nice. They're cut fairly nice when the strings are actually sitting in there. And then we'll go ahead and show open this up right here. Truss rod here. It's got a little bit of stuff going on in there. Try to move this stuff out of the way here for you. Get a better shot with some glues maybe here in the truss rod down below. Looks nice. If you have that option, if you can, when you buy an inexpensive guitar, try looking at your truss rod. A lot of times these things are stripped out and if you find one like that, I would say pass on it, just because you don't know what's been done. And you don't know if your truss rod is damaged or if it's not going to work for you. So this one looks good. I checked that when I first got the guitar. If that looked bad, even with these little defects on the paint, the little crack, teeny tiny little crack right there you can see, I would have probably sent this back if the truss rod was damaged and didn't look good, because then I would know for sure that, or almost I'd have a inclination that possibly this guitar might have an issue further down the line if I wanted to adjust the neck. So I would send it back. But if it doesn't, the truss rod looks nice, it doesn't look stripped out, I'd say go for it. This was a $200 guitar. And I don't know if people consider this a cheap guitar or by means of comparison, but you do other videos and watch other videos where people say, well, it is an inexpensive guitar, and that's for a $99 guitar or a $120 guitar. So this is twice as expensive as, like the Indio Retro Classic that I reviewed, the Telecaster style. That was only $100. So this should be twice as good, maybe. I don't know. I don't really go by the price, like I said, because I only have inexpensive guitars. I don't call them cheap. I just say inexpensive, and I get mine mostly all secondhand. This is, I think, the only guitar besides the mono-price Indio Retro Classic that I bought new. So when you're first starting up or starting out, I suggest, if you can, some people might say get yourself a good guitar to start out with, but I recommend buying 2 or 3 cheap guitars, cheap in price, not quality. And, just so you can have some options when you're playing and you don't get bored and it doesn't get stale for you to play. Nice change up to try a new guitar out when you're practicing. I think that really helps to keep you going and motivated. So, and like I said, I recommend OfferUp, and I use that app, and that's where I find a lot of the inexpensive guitars. You can find a $200 or $300 brand new guitar on this website or your Facebooks or whatever for fractions of the price, Like this Epiphone here I bought, I did a video on that. And I'm going to be changing this out to a P90, and I'm going to do a repaint job on this whole thing, but that's another video. But I got this one for only $50. So you can find them on Reverb still for about $100, $150, and then there's shipping on top of that. So save yourself some money, You buy this on Reverb at an inexpensive $100 plus another $50. You're in at $150 for this used guitar. I mean, I bought this for $50 off the app, the OfferUp app. Great guitar. And so I saved $100. That means I have $100 left to buy maybe another one of these, maybe 2 more similar quality, Just go for it, Don't be scared to buy a used guitar. Just have a few things to look for. Maybe open up, check your truss rod, check it out. Instead of spending $200 or $150 on one guitar, try to find deals like this and get yourself 2 or 3. And I think it'll really keep you, happy and excited about playing your guitar. So that's my suggestion, is to buy multiples, inexpensive guitars that you can find. So you just got to look around and be patient and keep searching, and you'll find some. And I'm going to be doing this George Harrison Rosewood Telecaster build soon. I got all the parts here for it, so if you're interested in something like that, go ahead and subscribe. I got a massive amount of parts here. So, hope this helps out somebody. Consider liking and subscribing if you're into this kind of budget-friendly, do-it-yourself guitars and learning. Try to make some videos of some stuff I'm learning along the way, too. All right, take it easy.